200. That's the number of Jews that Herman Stern saved. He was a businessman here in Valley City, and more importantly, he was a hero. Today I'm going to tell you his story. I'll tell you how he came to America, and more specifically Valley City, how he found out about their oppression in Germany and Poland, and what he did to help save his family, and how those plans of saving his family turned into saving everyone he could. At age 16, he came to America with the intention of working with his cousin Morris Strauss at the Strauss clothing store in Castleton. At age 21, he had already become the manager in the Castleton store, and then he was sent to Valley City to be the manager of the store here, now known as the Strauss Mall. Yeah, that's the big building that no one really knows what it's for. He had still been receiving letters from his family back in Germany. His brother Gustav was sending him letters about how they were being treated with the rise of the Nazi Party in Germany. He was a skeptic at first, not sure what to believe, and as we all know, tone is not well conveyed in writing, and so he wasn't sure what to believe until his niece and nephew Eric and Clara were sent here to live with him to escape the Holocaust and what was about to happen. And at that point, he knew he had to open his eyes and believe that what was happening over there was real. And so with Eric and Clara already here, who he sponsored their way over, he did his best to transport as many people here as possible after hearing firsthand what was happening what was happening and how they were being oppressed. And his plan was to liquidate as many assets as possible. He liquidated his assets to pay for the visas, which he individually had to sign off, which would take weeks or months for them just to come here. At first, it was just plans to bring friends and relatives over, but then these friends came over and they wanted these people over, and it became to where he was saving what was essentially the entirety of a small town. After his death, he was posthumously rewarded with the Rough Rider Award, which is the highest honor a North Dakotan can receive. He was the 40th recipient in the year 2014. There's a monument on Main Street devoted to Herman Stern that you can see on Main Street. That's where it is. He's responsible with helping start the Rotary. He also helped start the Greater North Dakota Association, and he is also responsible with helping start our North Dakota Winter Show. Herman Stern was a man who saw injustice and did something about it. He knew people were more important than money, and he came to America for a better life. He heard about what happened to his people, and he just brought them over to save them.